Hi guys, this is your girl B Michelle coming at you today to show you how I created this Dollar Tree DIY look for your home. And if you like this look, just stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it. Okay, to get started with this project, these are the items that you will need from the Dollar Tree, and you can pick all these items up and it's very simple to make. So you will need glue sticks, your backsplash from the Dollar Tree. You will also need your X-Acto knife. I had the pencil there, but I really didn't use the pencil. So you'll also need Bling Wrap, and you can pick this up from the Dollar Tree. I just happen to have some left over from another project. You'll also need your beads and this silver platter here, and also this display easel. So to get started, I started cutting out the pattern. Well, I cut out an oval shape using the scissors and my X-Acto knife, and the reason why I started there because just in case I want to use the red portion for another project, I didn't want to cut into it, so I just cut around within the lines just in case I wanted to use that the other piece for another project. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to cut out the portion that's just going to be for the center of the platter. So I'm cutting out the chevron print part of the backsplash. So I could just continue cutting, and you guys, this project is super easy to do, but I will tell you one of my mistakes when I got ready to lay that foil on the platter. I will tell you a different way to do that. So just cutting along. So using the X-Acto knife, I'm just kind of going around the bottom part of the platter just so I can have enough of the foil piece to lay across the bottom. And you really want to be careful with using the X-Acto knife because since this platter is plastic as well, you don't want to cut into the platter itself. So I wouldn't recommend using the X-Acto knife. If you do use it, you want to be very, very gentle. And basically I was really just kind of scoring the top part of the plastic, the top part of the foil, because I really did not want to cut into that platter, so it barely cut into anything. So I'm not going to recommend the X-Acto knife, even though I had it in the display of the items that you will need, but I would suggest just using the scissors because ultimately it cut some parts of it, but I still ended up using the scissors for this part anyway. So, and even if you do cut it a little bit too small, you're going to be laying beads around the perimeters anyway. So it's okay if you do cut it a little bit too small. Just don't cut it too small. So now that I have it all cut out, I'm going to take the back part off, revealing the foil portion of it, and it's already sticky. So you guys, my mistake was I took all of that paper off. You do not want to do that. You want to take it off in gradual pieces. You want to lay one part of it down on the side and start peeling the paper back as you smooth it down, because as you can see, you guys, I'm kind of fighting with this foil to get all the creases and everything out. So do not take the whole piece of paper off of the back. You just want to lay it down a little bit at a time, so that you won't have any bubbles and wrinkles and all of that. So that's my mistake. So you guys do not make that same mistake that I made. Just leave that paper on there, peel off a little corner, and just stick it down a little at a time as you smoothen it out, and that way you won't have to deal with all of this that I'm dealing with. As you guys can see, I was kind of struggling trying to place that down, and I knew better, but hey, you know, we learn from our mistakes, but just don't make the same mistake that I made. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and speed this video up. You guys don't need to see me continuously struggle with putting that foil down. I really had to cut that portion out because I really struggled with trying to get that foil laid down as smooth as possible. So I cut that portion out. You guys didn't need to see all of that. So now that it's all smooth, I'm taking the bling wrap and I'm just cutting a section off. And like I said, the bling wrap, you can also get this from the Dollar Tree, but this is some that I had left over from Michael's from another previous project. So I'm just going to take that bling wrap and I cut out a section and I'm just lining it up with the lines on the platter, the chevron print, and I'm going to cut it into small one line strips to fit across the lines on the platter. So as you can see, I'm trying to measure how much I will need for each line, and each line is going to be different, so you do not need to cut each line, pre-cut each line. Well, you can go ahead and cut the lines that you see are the same size. If you want to do that, you can go ahead and pre-cut all of those that's the same size, but it's going to be different sizes throughout because remember, you already cut into this chevron print pattern. So around the edges, you know, you're going to have some smaller lines than other parts. So you just want to go ahead and cut the little strips of the ones that you know you're going to need the right size. So there you go. And I'm just going to lay it down with some hot glue, and I'll come back and show you after I have all the pieces laid down. So now I'm just tracing the line with the hot glue gun, and I'm tracing a thin line because you don't want to have glue everywhere, so as thin as possible. And once you trace it, you're going to go ahead and lay your bling wrap down on that line. And I'm just going to continue this process until all of the pieces are laid down on the platter with the bling wrap. And you can lay as many pieces as you want. You don't have to do the bling wrap if you don't want to do the bling wrap. Remember, this is your project, it's all optional. So I will show you once I have everything laid down. So this is all of the lines that's traced with the bling wrap in the chevron print. It's already pretty to me, so yay. So now I'm going to take the beads and I'm going to go around the outside of the chevron print and just trace it, laying the beads down with the hot glue. So I'm going to continue this process until it's all wrapped around, and you just want to press it against the side of the platter. You just want to lay the glue down and press the bead as close to the sides of the platter as possible. And I'm just continuing with the hot glue and the beads and just going around. I actually made, I think, 3 circles, 3 round. I went around 3 times with the beads. So, and I was only going to do 2, but I noticed where I cut my chevron pattern just a little bit too small. You can still see the bottom of the platter, so I went around a 3rd time and it actually covered it up. And if you make that same mistake as well, that's why I say you don't want to, if you cut it a little bit too small, it's okay because you're going to lay those beads, but as long as it's not too small, because you'll have to lay more beads to cover up your mistake. So I went around 3 times, and that is optional as well. If you don't want to have beads on here at all, you can just cut the chevron pattern out to fit snug against the bottom of the platter, and you don't have to lay the beads down at all. Everything is totally optional. This is just what I did to create this look. So I'm going to continue laying these beads, and basically it's going to be done after I finish my last layer of beads. So this is the finished look, and I will show you guys, and you can also turn it in this direction as well, and I will show you different ways that I displayed it throughout the home to give you ideas of how you can display it throughout your home if you like this look. So, and also if you would like to hang it on the wall, I just took some of the beads, and I would suggest using the E6000 if you would like to hang it on the wall, because the hot glue is not going to stay long. And as you can see, I took a portion of the beads and I'm just hot gluing it to the back of this platter. because I know I don't want it to stay on the wall. That's not the look that I'm going for, but if I decide I want to put it on the wall, I can also do that. So I'm just laying it with some hot glue to give you an example of what I'm saying when I say you can hang it on the wall as well. You can use other items to hang this up on the wall if you like it on the wall too. There, I'm just removing the strings from the glue, but I would suggest an E6000 because as you can see, I know I didn't let it dry long, but the string, the bead popped right off using the hot glue. So I did show you, this is a display of how you can hang it on the wall. So, and it looks pretty on the wall. I also put it on the mantle, so you guys can see how it looks on the mantle. You can also display this on your table, which I did not show you an example of that. That's on the other wall as well. Just giving you ideas of how it can be displayed throughout your home. Remember, this is your creation, it's your decoration. You can do it however you like. I put it on the pedestal so you guys can see. And you can turn it the other way if you like it to have a little bit more height. And this is just a simple, inexpensive decor for your home. I put it at the fireplace. So these are options that you have, but ultimately when I had this idea in mind, I wanted something to go above the kitchen cabinets. So I actually placed mine up there, and actually I need to put something else under the easel to have more height. And I thought about using like a stand from the Dollar Tree, like the paper towel holder, and hot gluing it down to that with E6000 and hot glue, so it can stand up a little bit taller. So, but for now, that's the look that I'm gonna have. And so that's it. That's the end of this video. So there's your Dollar Tree DIY home decor, and you know, just have fun with doing your creations. It's your creation. You just be creative. There's no right or wrong way to do it, so you're just being creative. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you also want to recreate this look, you know, if you do recreate this look, let me know in the comment section. Give me a shout out and let me know in the comment section how you created yours, and give me you know, show me pictures of how you created yours. So that's it, you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.